Charlie Kirk recently went on a completely bonkers rant about leftists and Thanksgiving. Take a look.
The left has always hated Thanksgiving. Thanksgiving can be interpreted as a religious holiday if you believe in giving thanks to a creator. But they hate Thanksgiving because they believe there is nothing you should be thankful for in America. This is an awful place. It is cancerous, rotten to the core. Tear it all down. Burn it from within. Why would you be thankful? Instead, we need a revolution.
Okay. So let me make something clear. As a leftist, I can say with certainty that Charlie Kirk is 100% full of shit. I personally enjoy Thanksgiving. I actually love getting together with family and eating good food. Who doesn't? Who doesn't? Unless your family sucks. Which then I could totally understand why you wouldn't want to spend time with them. But look, I realize, yes, among the left, we have this realization that there's a historical connotation and historical context behind the holiday that is both tragic and horrifying. That is, of course, the destruction of the Native American way of life, thanks to white settlers. We understand that. That doesn't mean that we can't enjoy the actual what has come out of that holiday. And so, again, white settlers raped and pillaged their way across the country. But the holiday itself is morphed from those origins into something different, to where it's basically just people getting together with your family, eating turkey and watching football. And that's basically it. And so it kind of is like how the meaning of Christmas essentially changed from honoring the alleged birth of Jesus Christ, which was not actually in December, but again, the reason they put it in December is to try to get the pagans in and all that stuff, to convert people to Christianity, blah, blah, blah. We know that. Of course, it's more from that to now what we see is like basically people get together, they eat tons of food, and they engage in capitalism, giving each other stuff. And so, unfortunately, though, for us, this year, thanks to COVID, we can't do any of that. We just can't do any of that. That sucks. So I just want to say to the people who made that possible, fuck you, COVID deniers. Everybody who didn't wear a mask or do any social distancing because, oh, it's not real. Oh, the virus, it's this glorified flu. It's not actually real. It's a conspiracy. Again, these are people who literally will get the virus, and then as they're dying, as they're gasping for breath in the hospital, will say, COVID-19 is a hoax. Fuck you guys. All right, you're the reason that millions of people this year will not be able to enjoy Thanksgiving with their family. And so I'm sorry, but fuck you guys for putting my family and friends at risk for getting coronavirus because you decided that you had a patriotic duty to eat it inside at an Applebee's. Sorry, but not sorry. All right. And look, the CDC just released guidance today, suggesting that people not travel or, gather together in large groups. That's good advice because, the virus is basically out of control in this country right now as a result of super spreader events hosted by, of course, Donald Trump, people getting together to protest. Look, I understand that people are tired of coronavirus. Yeah, it sucks. I don't want to miss out on Thanksgiving, but I actually give a shit about my family. And so I'm not going to go. We have to miss these, get-togethers now, getting together with family and friends because a bunch of dumbasses couldn't put on a fucking mask, a thin piece of cloth on their face to prevent their water droplets and spittle from drenching other people and filling the air with COVID. It just pisses me off. And so, no, we're not going to have a traditional Thanksgiving with family and friends. Because dumbasses like Charlie Kirk decided it was too much of an infringement on their freedom to do the suggested stuff so that now there has to be mask mandates, and now there has to be, some lockdowns and all that stuff. And look, we could choose to gather in the small groups, but again, I care about my family too much to possibly expose them or myself to coronavirus. Now, the question I would ask Trump supporters is, do you actually give a shit about your family? Do you? If so, you might want to think twice about, having a large get together, because it will probably end badly. So, yeah, look, anyway, Charlie Kirk is 100% wrong about lefties hating Thanksgiving. Now, again, there's a historical context around that. The killing and displacement of indigenous populations is both a horrible crime and a horrible legacy. And understand that, as a result of this, indigenous communities suffer today. And maybe we should actually do something to help those indigenous communities. That would be nice. But he's also wrong about having, nothing to be thankful for, about leftists not being thankful. No, I'm thankful for my health. And it's a result, of course, me, whenever I go out, wearing a mask to make sure that I do not infect others, and that if others wear masks, that they do not infect me. That's the only reason. That's the only way that mask wearing actually works, is if everyone does it, so that we are all protecting each other. All right. And I am thankful for my family, even if I can't see them in person this holiday, which sucks. We at least have technology that allows us to not be alone in the holidays. And I'm thankful for Donald Trump not getting a second term in office, so that, maybe we can actually have competent leadership that will help us get rid of the virus. And also, of course, the possibility of a vaccine. I believe AstraZeneca is the third company to come out with a promising vaccine that is, again, promised to work. And so we've got now 3 different companies that are looking to manufacture these vaccines and get them out to people. It still will take a while, but maybe, just maybe, I don't know, if this administration decides to hand over and sign off as soon as possible and certify the election, and let, the adults in the room get to work, maybe we can eventually next year be able to actually have a Thanksgiving and a Christmas season. It would be nice. And of course, that would be no thanks to people like Donald Trump and morons like Charlie fucking Kirk. If you enjoyed this video, please give us a like and share with your friends. You can subscribe and help out the channel by becoming a patron. It's patreon.com/Jeff Waldorf, or you can become a channel member as well by hitting the join button below.